Xchange Scotland is a charity based in Glasgow who are involved in sending and hosting of international volunteers, and also we deliver non-formal education work around our goals of active global citizenship and intercultural understanding. We support organisations across Scotland to host international volunteers to support the work they are already doing in communities across the country. So what does this mean for your organisation? This can mean anything from hosting 1 to 2 international volunteers from anything to 3 to 6 months, or a group of 10 to 12 volunteers for just 2 weeks over the summer. Volunteers can be involved in any non-profit work and support any of the projects which you are currently doing. As a hosting organisation, you'll be expected to provide food and accommodation for the volunteers while they are here in Scotland. This isn't as scary as it sounds, with hosts being asked to provide around £4 per volunteer per day. Accommodation doesn't mean being in a fancy hotel, putting volunteers up in your house. It just means making sure they are somewhere warm and safe at night, often on the floor of a local church, local community centre or youth club. There has to be cooking facilities so that volunteers can make their own meals. They have to have access to showers and toilets, either in the accommodation itself or they're at places such as local sports centres. The average cost of hosting a 2-week volunteer project for 12 volunteers is around £800, with over 1,000 hours being given by volunteers to support your project. So what do? Xchange Scotland works alongside the hosts by providing trained volunteer leaders at no cost who help support the volunteers at evenings and weekends, and also by selecting the volunteers alongside our local partners. You'll get to see the volunteers' applications beforehand, their motivational letters and police checks if necessary. Hosting a group of international volunteers can invigorate both your staff, local volunteers and also the local community, and bring great exposure to your organisation and the work that you do. It is amazing after trying to get local politicians to visit you for ages, once you have a bunch of fresh-faced international volunteers, it's amazing how quickly they will come to pay a visit. Some of the projects we have hosted in the last couple of years include volunteers rebuilding paths in country parks, or helping to paint community centres, building community gardens and delivering a summer programme for children. So how to take it forward? For hosting a project in March, we would like all the details confirmed about what volunteers will be doing and where they will be staying. If you want to host at any other point of the year, we need to have the information complete in 2 to 3 months before the project is due to start. If you are interested in hosting a group of international volunteers, just get in touch at info@xchangescotland.org or phone on 0141 237 4767 and we will supply all the information you need. We look forward to working with you and help making your project a successful one.